and we can get started. Cool, guys. So I'm going to be very, very, very transparent on this call. And instead of me telling you I'm going to be transparent, I want to hear if you guys drop a two if you want me to be brutally honest, and drop a three if you like me to beat around the bush and tell me what you want to hear. Just let me know. Drop a two if you'd like me to tell you what you need to hear, or drop a three if you'd like to tell me what you want to hear. Okay, and if you're putting a free, then maybe you should jump off. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, Sammy. No, I'm not going to hurt anyone's feelings. Please don't take it the wrong way. I'm not a nasty guy. I'm not anything negative. It's perception. All right. If you take anything I say today the wrong way, it's your perception. It's a you problem because I'm only trying to help you. Okay. As a mentor, as a coach, right now I'm coaching you guys. You only mentor a small handful of people. Right now I'm coaching you guys. And when it comes to coaching people, right? You guys have enough friends. You have your friends, you have your family. I'm not here to be your friend yet. We can make money first. And if you want to be my friend, then I'll consider, right? But for now, I'm just here to make you guys money. That's my only job, okay? Is to make you guys money. Cool. So let's get into it, all right? Let me share my screen, and we should be good to rock and roll. So you guys can see my screen. Just drop a one in the chat if you guys can see my screen. Guys, we're on 90. We got 10 more and then we max out. Let's max out this call. It's still the goal. All right. There's 91. Keep pushing it out. Check if your leaders, check if your people are on this call. Send it out. And let's get 100 on. Right. Wonderful. Cool. So beginners basics. I need you guys to put this down in your diary every single Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right? Today's Tuesday? Yeah, right. Every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. we will do a beginners basics call. Okay, now this is for people that are brand new into the system, people that are brand new into trading, brand new into entrepreneurship, brand new into House of Riches. Okay, you guys need to be on this call. Don't just think because you're on today's call, you don't need to be on next week's call because someone else may be doing it. I may be doing it. There may be new information, and never get to the stage where you think you know it all. That's the day you know nothing. Okay. When my life started to change with this opportunity, guys, I had to change from my mindset. Instead of me being the smart ass and I know everything, it was the mindset of how dumb am I? Okay. Yes, you may know certain things, but the day you think you know everything is the day you know nothing. Okay. So beginners basics, like I said, please take notes if you haven't, or you don't have a notepad and pen or notes. Okay. Note takers are money makers. All right. For years, I've been taking notes and I've only been able to cash them out maybe the last couple of years. But for the first 2, 3 years, I was broke with taking notes, but now you can cash in those unpaid cash. You don't know anything, right? Cool. So first things first, please take notes. As I said, a lot of you may only know 1 or 2 people in this business. Okay, what I need you guys to understand is within this culture, we strictly have it positive, right? There's no negative energy, there's no negative people that we're aware of. Okay, and as soon as you are, you get removed because that's not an environment. So, with that being said, most people here are on your same journey. Okay, most people here may come from a 9 to 5 background, may want to get out a 9 to 5 background. You may want to retire your friends and family. We all have similar goals. This is why we said yes to the same opportunity. Okay, so okay, thank you, Silva. God bless you. Right. Now you guys should be able to see the correct screen. Can you lot see welcome? Right, that could have got a bit technical. All right, you can see welcome. Let me know. God damn, wow, that would have been a bit peak. Cool. All right, let's start again, right? So I need you guys to reach out to any of the admins on the WhatsApp chats. Okay, so any of the admins that you see, message them, build a relationship with them. This is a relationship business. Yes, you're here to make money, but long term, like I spoke to an individual the other day, and he said, look, why should I join your community? Why don't I just want to trade by myself? I know a lot of people that trade by myself. Guys, when you trade by yourself, there's a famous saying that is lonely at the top. If you trade by yourself, it is certainly lonely at the top. There's no fulfillment, there's no purpose behind that, and it's quite boring. Here, you are here to build relationships and also make money. Okay, reach out to your weekly to your enroller. So whoever brought you into the business, if I was you, what you want to do is you want to make it a relationship at first. It may change along the way, but at first you want to make the relationship 51% you and 49% your mentor or coach. I want to say that again. You want to make the relationship where it's 51% you and 49% the mentor or coach. When I work with people directly, if I ever get a glimpse that I want to help you, or I want to get you out your job, or I want to help you retire your family, or I want to help you make more money than you do yourself, you get a different energy. Okay, so if you reach out to your enroller and say, look, I'm going live this week, or I had a great week last week, or I have someone that's interested in the business, I want to know about an affiliate stuff. Do you have any audios? Become a student, guys, regardless of what age you are. Right, the person that brought me into the business is younger. I make 5 times the money I'm making. I can't have an ego when that's said. Okay, so leave the ego at the door. We're here to be students, we're here to be mentees, and then eventually mentors. Okay, we also have an office here in Hammersmith. All right, so if you do want to come down, I definitely would recommend doing so. You get to meet some of the leaders, you get to be in a new environment. I know when I first started my journey, being at home with distractions and certain things, it was very, very hard for me to sit down like today's call and take notes. 5 years ago, I was on the other end of this Zoom call, okay, where I sat down and I was taking notes. But I needed an environment where I could grow, and I wanted to grow, and I wanted to become a better version of myself. Okay, cool. Right. Two more on two. We're on 98, guys, nearly maxed out. So well done. All the leaders, well done. Right. Cool. So let's get straight into it. When you first join, you should have been sent a welcome message. Okay. As soon as you've joined, whoever brought you into the business will send you a welcome message with 1 to 4 or 5 steps. Okay. Now, what I personally recommend is for you to go through that ASAP. Our job is, look at us as like a PT. Imagine if you went to the gym and you had a personal trainer, and your personal trainer told you to do this and to do that, and then you decide to do it your way. You can't then say that the PT doesn't work or this doesn't work, because what you just didn't do is follow the steps. Okay, because when you join, guys, you have a month to follow a certain plan for you to make sure that you actually see the value in this, because this works, guys. If you've been here a month and you don't think it works, you haven't made money, you haven't plugged in, unless you joined yesterday, it's probably your fault as to why that hasn't happened. Okay, so the first 24, 72 hours, you want to go through the welcome message. Okay, now each step you'll have your broker set up. We run on Quo Markets. Okay, so get your demo account set up on Quo, get into the group chats. All right, download certain trading apps. So what I would recommend is you want to download Stinu, which is a risk calculator. I'll go through that. And also MetaTrader 5. All right. So MetaTrader 5 is the platform where you place and execute trades. So you have yourself, you have Quo Markets, and you have MetaTrader 5. So you have 3 entities. Okay. You're the customer, you deposit and withdraw on Quo, and then you execute and take trades on MetaTrader 5. Once you make money, you go back to Quo, you withdraw Quo, and it comes back to your bank account or crypto wallet, however you want to withdraw. Okay. If that makes sense, just drop a 1. And if anyone has any questions, either write it down and I can go through it at the end. But if that makes sense so far, guys, just drop a 1 in the chat. And then if you have any questions, please write it down. And at the end, we will do a Q&A. All right. I really, really want to hammer today's information because I've seen so many of you that are new, and we will take responsibility as leaders that maybe we haven't done these calls or you guys don't know. But after today's call, I don't want to see what I have been seeing in group chats where people are now backflipping because of stop loss. They're running around like headless chickens because of one stop loss. All right, so we're gonna get rid of all of that conversation. All right, cool. So a few other apps I would also recommend downloading is the Mighty app. All right, this has been an app that's been created by our leader, Premium Bells, who's currently a blue diamond. Right, for anyone that don't know, a blue diamond is someone that makes 100K a month minimum. Okay, residually. All right, we've created this Mighty app, and this is separate to GFU. Okay, so for you guys that don't know, GFU is the company. All right. Now within GFU, you have different organizations. So when you're speaking to your friends and family and they say, I'm going to go and do my research about GFU, they can. The company's great. Do your research, but that has nothing to do what their experience would be within Mastermind Investment Group. Okay. We've just maxed out 100 people. All right. Congratulations, guys. Right. Cool. Next, download the app called GFU. All right. And if you want any people that like to travel on here, I've actually used it quite a lot with traveling at the moment. The GFood travel app, where it actually beats certain prices when it comes to traveling. Okay, hotels, flights. It saved me a few a few pounds, let's just call it. Okay. When it comes to using your initiative, all right, what I would recommend is go through the Mighty app. There's so much on there. There's a customer guide, there's an affiliate guide, there's mindset stuff on it. Like, be the best student, be the most curious student. You know, when you give a kid a phone and they say, what's this app and what's this button do and what does this button do? If you have that mindset, you're now looking to learn and seek information. And when you ask, you normally do find. Okay, cool. This is also very, very helpful. All right. What I need you guys to do, if you haven't already, okay, you can do this now quickly so you do it and you don't forget. Go onto your phone and go onto Safari and then type in GFU. All right. When you type in GFU, you want to click on the first one, go to the GFU website, and at the top, wherever there's a drop down, it says affiliate login. Okay. Now, once you log in as an affiliate, guys, keep the page how it is. You can now make this an app. Okay, so you click the bottom bookmark, right? There's an arrow where it says upload, and you can actually add it to home screen and now make it an app. Okay, so that's what I would recommend for you guys to have access. So when anytime someone says go into the back office, whether it's to renew, whether it's to upgrade, whether it's to whatever it may be, you now have it as an app. Okay, it's such a small it's such a small hack, but it's so helpful. It's so helpful. All right. Cool. Missed that. I'll go over it one more time. Go into Safari, type in GFU. Okay, click the first one that comes up, the company account. When you're on the account, there should be a drop down and it says affiliate login. Basically, login, and it will come up with like a. I'll show you guys on my phone as well after, right? And then you just want to click the bottom where it says bookmark. You know, you have the bookmark and the arrow to upload. You guys can see this picture here. It will say add to home screen. It now makes it an app. Okay, very helpful. All right, cool. Now, once you're on the GFU app, so that's not the back office. What I just talked to you guys about is how to get access to the back office, which is if you want to renew. Those that are affiliates, you can access your business. Those that want to upgrade their package or access whatever it may be, that's the back office. The GFU app is where you now receive trades or information, right? Links to Zooms, whatever it may be, okay, on the GFU app. Now take a screenshot of this or write it down. These are people that I would recommend you subscribing to. Now, the reason why I really like GFU is because they have such a high standard when it comes to their products and services. Hence why those that have come from, let's just say our previous venture, the price point is slightly bit more, but you get more value for your money. Okay. Their educating system, they have an audit every 3 months. If they're traders, right? And I've never seen this in the companies that I've been in, this has never been a thing that's been made clear. All of their traders have to have consistent withdrawals, right, in their trading account. And they have to have at least a 70% win rate. Okay, so this is no fugazi, this is no foo-foo-ness with your cousin's brother that's trades and you put him on a platform to save money and he sends you trades. No, these guys are audited every 3 months, and if they don't keep up to a certain standard, then they get dropped. So you guys are getting the best of the best. All right, they have to make at least 6, 7, if not 8. I showed you guys. I'm not going to say it because the compliance is going to be uploaded, but you saw Jay Bonham's account. That's all I'm going to say. Right. So those that come in Munich, I'm going to say, Jay, let me get a little TikTok with that account and let me leverage that account. That's what I'm doing personally. Right. So subscribe to these educators. The bottom two, those that took the gold trade today, that was from, I think it was Eric Lucas that sent out the gold trade. Okay. And it hit TP1. So very powerful. Okay. Cool. Jay Bonham. All right. So if you haven't been making money, just drop a one actually if you have been making money with us already. Okay. If you've already made money with the company, just drop a one in the chat. If you've already made some money, you ain't got to make a lot of money. But if you made some money, look at all the ones. Crazy, right? If you didn't put a one in the chat, it's a you problem, and I'm here to help you. Okay. What you want to do, there's 3 ways that I would recommend you getting paid. Okay. The first way is by using the copy and paste system. So that can be from Tony and Nico, that can be from Eric Lucas. They're the 2 main people that do send out trades. And me and Toyosi, shout out to Toyosi, right? She's actually been helping when it comes to sending out trades. All right. We may send our personal trades, but again, when I go through risk management, you should really want to take every trade so long as you manage your risk. Okay, so that's the first way, copy and pasting. Okay, some people are at work, you don't have access to the scanner, you can't jump on a live session, you want to copy and paste. Okay, they're your methods to doing so. The second way is through the AI scanners, which I'm going to go through in a bit. Okay, Thursday as well, guys, we have an advanced session where we go through the scanners in more details, but I'm just going to show you very, very briefly how to access the scanners and how they work. But the second way is you want to use Trendwave and Killshot. Them two together is a kill shot, right? It's dangerous, all right? Trend wave and kill shot. I've sent out a few trades this week and even last week, and you guys saw for yourself, witnessed what actually happened when you put both of them together, get your confirmations, game over. All right, guys. I'm a 6-figure funded trader. I can make it very, very clear when I see that something that could work for someone that's brand new. You don't have to know how to trade. A lot of you guys, this may burst your bubble, and I'm not being negative. I'm not being, like I said at the start, I'm just being honest. Most of you think you joined to learn how to trade. Okay. Most of you think you joined to learn how to trade. If that was the case, you would have gone through every single educator's recorded videos. You would have done so much studying. Guys, you're here to make money. If I told you what it takes to get to my level when it comes to trading, half of 95% of you are not on it. I'm just being honest. 95% of you are not on it actually becoming a trader because what it takes, yeah, be careful what you ask for. That's what I'm going to say. You're here to make money. Okay, so use the scanners, use the educators, use the trades, make money and keep it moving. Okay, that's your goal. You want to make money. Okay, cool. Right. So let's break down risk management. Okay. This here is the be all or end all when it comes to you being profitable or quitting and saying it doesn't work. Or you saying this is gambling, or you're saying it doesn't. If you don't understand risk management, guys, stop trading now. I was not taught this. I had to learn this when I'm now 10K down. Okay, risk management is required. I'm now 15K down. Okay, risk management is actually required. I don't want you guys to lose what I've lost. That's why it's great, so good to have a mentor because you don't have to lose what I've lost. You don't have to waste the time that I've wasted. Just listen, and if you can't hear, then you must feel. That's just how it goes. Okay, cool. So you want to be risking, okay? It varies. It varies on your risk tolerance. Okay, if you've joined and you've started less than £500 in your account, I would probably reduce the risk a little bit more. Okay. If you've joined and you're not able to deposit more than £500 in your account, I would reduce your risk because what that tells me and what it should tell you is that you don't have money to play with. So you need to take more care of your capital. All right. If I was to start a £500 account, and I'm just being transparent here, guys, I can afford to risk 25%, 10%, 50% a trade if I chose to. Okay, because I have other streams of income that if it does go, I'm not going to have to wait 30 days to get paid from my job to start again. Can go again whenever it be. If you're in that situation, you can have a high risk tolerance. If you can't, change your mindset, guys, to not how much money I can make today. Okay, this was a game changer for me. Not how much money can I make today. How much of my capital can I protect? Think of it like that. Not how much money can I make. I want to make £10, £100. I want to make £1,000 today. No, I want to protect 2% of my account. I want to protect 1% of my account. Okay, very, very, very important. All right. So when it comes to lot sizes, it does vary, but this is what you can kind of stick to. For every £100 you have in your account, and write this down. If it's US 30, so DJ 30, Bitcoin or gold, which is the main ones we trade, unfortunately, I would probably do 0.01 for every £200 personally. Okay. And I'll break it down anyway. Okay. So £200, 0.01, £400, 0.02, £600, 0.03. Okay. Now, as you guys can see, yeah, we need to change this presentation, guys. Sorry. Sammy fired it over. There's some old stuff on here. So just listen to what I'm saying. All right. Don't write down Abdullah. Okay. Cool. So as you guys can see, the red writing on the right hand side, I want to break this down for you. Okay. Let's just say we send out 10 trades. Okay. So with from Monday to Friday, we send out 10 trades, which is 2 trades a day. 2 times 5? Yeah. 2 trades a day. If anyone's ever heard of the book, this is a psychological trading book, Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. What he teaches you is that you could have the perfect setup, you could have the perfect confirmations, you could have everything perfect, but the trade just may not go your way that time. Okay. So if you have 10 trades that are sent out, okay, here in GFU, we have around a 70% win rate, which means out of 10 trades that are sent, 7 are likely to win and 3 are likely to lose. But we do not know when the 3 out of the 10 will come. I want to say it again. 10 trades, 70% win rate. So 7 will win, 3 will lose. But we cannot control when the 3 losses will come. But what we can control, can anyone tell me what we can control in a group chat? In the chat, what can we control? We can't control when we win or when we lose. But what can we control? Can anyone tell me? Our lot size. Our lot size. That's what we can control. That's the answer. Lot size. Okay. So when you want to be cheeky and you say, oh, let me just make this a 0.02 and oh, let me make this a 0.05 and oh, let me make this a 0.1. Right? That's what you're controlling. So for this example, let's just say this is the opposite. Okay. So this example down here, this is a 30% win rate. Okay. 30% win rate, which means they lose 7 and you can win 3. We don't know when the 7 losses will come and we don't know when the 3 wins will come. Let's just say you lose 7 times in a row. Can anyone tell me? I've seen how you guys react after 1 loss. Can anyone tell me how you guys would feel after 7 losses in a row? Some of you would probably request a refund. Some of you would leave the chat and you'll go on YouTube and say, this is why this doesn't work. Right? Some of you would smash up laptops, slap whoever is next to you, right? A lot of you wouldn't be able to handle 7 losses in a row because you don't understand risk management yet. Okay. So let's just say you decided to risk £10 per trade. Okay, whatever the account is, whatever the lot size is, I know we're focused on the dollar amount, but I want you guys to understand the gist of it, all right? Because whether it's dollar amount or percentage amount, it doesn't matter. Let's just say for every trade, you risked 1%, and that 1% was £10, for example. So if you had £1,000 account, 1% is £10. Okay, 7 trades you've just taken, but you've kept the same 0.1 or whatever lot size it was, which allowed you to only lose £10. 7 trades in a row, you've lost £10. You are now down £70. Okay, in a row. Now, what most people would do on their 8th trade, they would now try and make back everything and more. So now you would increase your risk, not knowing that that may be another loss or that may be another win. Okay, but those 3 at the end that you've now kept the same £10 risk, you've now hit a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Okay, so you've hit 1 trade, you just made back £30. Okay, you hit another trade, same £10 risk, but you 1 to 3 risk to reward. I'll break that down as well. You now up £60. Okay, you hit a third trade, 1 to 3 risk to reward, you're now up £90. Overall, guys, you're up still £20. You're still profitable. So when people are not profitable with our system and this business model, I've just shown you how with a 30% win rate, you can still be profitable. We have a 70% win rate. So if you are not profitable, guys, it's because you're not being disciplined when it comes to risk management. And I'm telling you now, but if you can't hear, you will feel. You're going to have to learn by losing money. And some of us, unfortunately, don't have money to lose. So now you're going to be even more of a rut. Am I making sense, guys? Drop a one if I'm making sense. And if you have any questions, please let me know. But I need you guys to understand how important risk management is. COC sent out loads of trades last week. We won. One loss, come in. And the chat went off all night. I haven't seen, there's some people that I hadn't seen talk all week. Now you're talking, the stop losses come. Like, it can't be happening, guys. It can't be happening. Okay? Cool. How to use MT5. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to join on my phone. Oh, we've got 99 people, so there's space for me, right? Let me just join. With guys, I don't know why I've got one bar on 5G and I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Technicals. Give me 5 seconds. Melando, are you in the office? Or Sammy, can you not read out the Wi-Fi code, please? Because I can't come off the app whilst I'm on it quickly.
Sammy should grab that. I think she's free.
Say that again.
The Wi-Fi code, please, quickly.
Oh, the Wi-Fi. Oh, let me do 2 6. 1 sec. I thought you said the wire. I do know.
Wi-Fi.
I do know. 1 sec. Code is 321.
Yeah.
732.
Thank you.
Cool.
Right, so let me join on.
Recording in progress.
Okay, cool. So you guys can hear me, yeah? Because our camera's on. Wonderful, cool. Let me share my screen. Cool. Should be able to see my screen now. All right. Cool. So here we have our trading account. All right. On the bottom left, you have your quotes. Okay. Now, when you do first start, you're going to have loads of different currencies. Now, like I said, there's 100 of on this call. 5 of you on this call actually do want to become traders, and you may look into actually looking at other currencies, whatever it may be, but most of you don't need all of these. Okay. So you can delete every single one. Okay. So delete every single one of them. Cool. Wonderful. Right. What you want to add is you want to add XAU USD. That's gold. Right. BTC USD is already there. And I would also add DJ30. Okay. They're the main 3 currencies that you guys are going to use. Okay. Now, to find out, can anyone tell me? I don't want no leaders. I want you guys to guess. You should be on your demo account from the day you start, guys. This is the plan. 2 weeks demo. Okay, max. Okay, some people come in once. So I don't know if Dante's on the call. Dante joined. I told him go through the videos. He did it in the first 24 hours. He had 1 strong week on his demo. He said, Josh, I've been playing with it all week. I want to go Monday. I want to go live. Okay. Ideally, if you want to do that, that's fine. But if you don't, then 2 weeks is the maximum I would give it. All right. And you're not going to do that, guys, because you feel confident. The demo account is not for you to get confident. The demo account is simply for you to know what every single button means on the app. Some of you guys are saying, oh, I'm not confident enough to go live. What you're basically saying is you're trying to drive a car, but you're doing your theory test. How on earth are you going to move the car and know how to drive if you're just you doing your theory test? Okay, you have to go live. All right. So deposit, as I say, look, start with 250. There's a promo that's available. Start with £200 in your account. Add another £100. You now have 300 to play with. Okay. And this account specifically, there's $500, pounds, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Now, obviously, you guys know how to take a trade. All right. We had a trade come through earlier. It was gold. It was a trade. All right. Now, if I have 0.0, if I have £500 in my account, guys, what lot size am I using, please? Can anyone tell me? I have £500 in my account. What lot size am I using? Okay. Giovanni has got it right, and Joe has got it right. Okay. If you have anything less, if you have £500 or less, I would reduce the risk because it means you don't have money to play with. So I would use 0.02. Better safe than sorry. Okay. We're not trying to hit a home run in our first trade. So I just want to protect my capital. 0.02 is fine. Okay. The stop loss for this example. Right. So we had this come through today. So stop loss is 30-30. Stop loss is 30-30 and 0.5. And they give you free take profits. Okay, guys. Now, what I need you guys to understand is that every single take profit, it means less of a probability hitting. So, for example, TP1, I would say, is around a 90% chance of it hitting. Okay. Yes, it's less money, but like I said, it's not about how much money we can make. It's about how much of our capital we can protect. So TP1, write this down. This is rough, is a 90% chance of it hitting. Take profit 2 is maybe a 50% chance of it hitting. And TP3 is a 25% of it chance hitting. TP1 might be £20, TP2 might be £50, and TP3 might be £100. Now, most of us, you're probably greedy, so you'll want £100. But please understand, it just means that it's less likely to happen. And this is where, when I show you guys the compound plan, you're going to be amazed by how you just need to follow your compound plan. Okay, yeah? Oh, my screen stopped sharing. You just need to follow your compound plan. So I'm going to show you what I mean by some of you guys. Someone asked me, oh, I don't know when to get out of trade. I don't know when to pull out, whatever it may be. Cool. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. So TP1, for that example, was 3016.5. Okay, 3016.5. Okay, and it's a sell. Right. So I've just taken this trade. All right. So when you click the trade that's moving, you want to click chart. Okay. Now, as you guys can see, right, you can use the right hand side. On the right hand side, it goes up and down. You guys play with it. I'm not going to go through that. That's not rocket science. Okay. Just play with the app. When you click stop loss at the top, it says £16. Okay. At the bottom, my TP is £5. That's just because I had a poor entry. Okay. So let me just do TP for the TP2 for this example. All right. 3009.5. Okay. So you can actually drag it down as well. 3009.5. 0.5. Okay. Click the blue arrow and you can just edit it. 0.5, modify. Okay, cool. So your demo account, guys, please do not care about the result. I'm going to say this again. Your demo account, if you win, don't get gassed. If you lose, certainly don't cry. It's not about the result. When you do need to start caring, and you automatically care, is when you're live. And this is when you need what we call a trading plan. Okay? So when you do go live, oh, mother, not right now. You didn't see that. You lot didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Yeah. Cool. So what we're gonna have to do is what I would recommend you doing is let me now go back to, well, let me stay on here for now. All right. Let me stay on here for now. Your TP at the bottom, you guys can see, is now £15 and your stop loss is £16. So that's a 1-to-1 risk to reward. So if you lose 16, let's just say 15 for this sake. If you lose £15, you're willing to make £15. Okay. It's not a bad risk to reward, but ideally, if you got in at a better price, it would be a lot better. Okay. Now, what I want to show you very, very quickly as well is what we call taking partials. Okay. So when you do have your trading plan, all right, and I'm going to show you guys on here as well. Let me just take it back to my laptop very quickly. You want to go to a website called compounddaily.org. Please write this down. Compounddaily.org. All right. Can you guys see my screen? Compounddaily.org. Silva, I need you to help me. Right? Are we there? Wonderful. Cool. Right. So we have £500 in that account. Okay. Now I'm only telling you this, guys, so you can be here long. I don't want you guys coming in and doing it a month and 2 months. Oh, I gave it a try. How many people do you know that gave trading a try? And where are they now? Still at B&Q. I hope no one works at B&Q, but that's not the goal. That's not the purpose, right? So many people have tried it, but why are they still not in the game? Why have I been able to be in the game for as long as I have? Okay, cool. £500 in your account. What I would say, this is what your daily target is. Poor people go off dollar amount. Rich people go off percentage. When you buy property, guys, and you invest into property, they ask, what is the ROI? What is your return of investment? Okay, it's not about making £100 a day, £200 a day, £300 a day. And your friend says, how much have you made? And you're embarrassed to tell him that you made £20, but you actually made 20%. That's a whole nother conversation. Okay, because 20% on £100 account is £20. But 20% on a 100K account is now 20 grand. So the percentage is fine. It's just the capital that you're playing with. Okay, so let's just aim for 3%. We're going to aim for 3% target. Okay, I know some people on my funded account, I aim for 2.5% per week, and that's 10% a month. That's all I need. Okay, but let's just aim for 3% on our £500 account. Now, length of days, I work in 90-day increments. 90 days, I said this on my story yesterday, 90 days in this business, plugging in to the system, doing what you should be doing, you'll be able to see significant results. 6 months within this business of not just paying. Guys, if you're just paying, but you've been here a month or 2 months or 3 months or 5 months or 6 months, but you haven't been doing what you should be doing, that don't count. If you have been doing what you should be doing for 6 months consistently, you can have a lifestyle change. Now, I don't know if Joey's on this call. Joey joined us 6 months ago, right? In our previous platform, same products and services, just a different company, right? 6 months ago, he joined us. He now is now finishing his full-time job this week. This week's his last week at a 9 to 5. Okay, that's 6 months. 18 months, which not many people have the long mindset. Sammy spoke about this on today's call, about having that not that instant gratification and that long vision mindset. 18 months consistently of growing yourself, your business, and your trading account is when you never work a job again. Okay? They're the 3 phases I need you to have in your mind. When I went to an event, it then went to 5 years. I said to myself, the next 3 to 5 years, this is me. I'm now going into my 5th year. Okay? 90 days, I'm going to give this as a trading plan. You can go further if you want. The further, the better. Daily reinvestment is 100%. Now, you can make a withdrawal. So within your first month span, guys, first 2 weeks demo, 3rd week, you go live. 4th week, you make a withdrawal. If it's £5, £10, £50, pay your phone bill, right? Pay whatever it is, pay something with trading so that you realize it is real. I remember the first time I made a withdrawal, I never looked at money the same because I just printed it. Now, when I go places, like if I just spend money, like I went to the airport, paid my airport fee, I said, I want to make that back. Went on a trade, made the trade, made my money back. Cool, fantastic. All right, this is literally GTA at this point. Okay, so daily reinvestment after this is 100%. You want to keep putting your money into your trading account. You want to leave it there because you should have and you should want other streams of income. Okay, Your job doesn't really count because it clearly wasn't enough. That's why you joined. So you can't rely on your job as well. All right. You want to look for other ways of making money. Okay. Weekends. Yes, we trade crypto. So the AI scanners, trend wave works on the weekends. And you want to click calculate now. Now, there's something called compound interest. All right. A lot of people would rather, they don't understand it because if you did, you would be happy with compounding your account. Okay. So day one. All right. Now, this is up to you. Again, you look at this as day one or trade one. I'm going to say that again. You can look at this compound as a trade one or day one. So if there's 2 or 3 trades in a day, that's up to you. If you don't have all the time in the world, then just stick to day one. Day one, guys, your daily target is £15. Now, someone on this call is thinking, bro, I didn't join to make £15. I'm trying to get rich by Thursday. That is not going to happen. Okay? Right? So what you need to do is you need to realize, okay, cool. Let's look at now a month from now, okay? 30 days from now. Again, it's not life-changing money, but I guarantee you not many people on this call work an hour, right? Or will earn more than £35 an hour. So if you make that £35 in less than an hour, you're now buying back your time. Guys, the goal, yes, is to have money, but the goal is to have time. If you have a great job and you have all the money, but you have no time to spend it, you may as well not even have the money. Okay? So £35 is now your daily or trade target, but on the right-hand side, you've doubled your investment. So when your friends say to you, oh, bro, how long you been doing it? 30 days. How much you made? Right? I've doubled my investment. Okay, let's go 60 days now. So 2 months down the line. Again, it's not life-changing money, guys. Yet. £85. But now look at your balance. You've nearly 5x, 6x your initial investment. Okay? 90 days from now. This is good daily wage. Look at your possible balance. Now, of course, this is not going to happen perfectly because we do lose trades, but you won't be far off your amount if you understand that it's a long-term game of you compounding. So when people say to me, I don't know when to get out the trade, that trade that I just showed you guys an example, TP was £15. So I can leave it there. But let's just say my TP was £50. What you should do is you should drag your take profit to whatever your daily or your target is. Because TP isn't for everyone. I was always told if it's blue, it's up to you. All right. Now, yesterday's trade, we called it a BTC trade. Okay. Now, I was actually in profit. I wanted more. And because I wanted more and it was blue and it was up to me and I left it, it hit stop loss. But a lot of you may have been in blue as well. But because you didn't know when you're getting out, we all hit stop loss together. Right? So some people pulled out and got profit. Some people hit stop loss. But if it's blue, it's up to you. A drip and tap, one of my first trader mentors said, a drip and tap will always fill up a bucket. Okay, some of you are trying to turn on the whole tap and you're rinsing out your whole account. Okay? Any questions on this, guys? If it's making sense, drop a 1. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right? If it's making sense and you now understand, okay, this is now my intention when I'm trading. I'm not just trading to make money. I'm trading number 1 to reserve my capital. And then number 2, I have a trading plan. So today I need to make £40. I don't care if Nathan's made 1,200 today because my target, and this is where you don't pocket watch, guys. Don't pocket watch in this industry. I promise you, comparison is the thief of all joy. Don't look at someone's chapter 50 and you're on chapter 1. That's why we tell everyone to send in their profits because I don't care if someone sends in 10 grand, 1 grand. I would rather, I get more happy when I see someone sending in £3, £4, £5 because I know they're growing their account. I know they're disciplined. I know they're following their risk management. That for me is more fulfilling. Okay, cool. Right, so I've just showed you guys how to execute trades. At the top of your MetaTrader, you're going to have what we call market execution, that just means it enters now. And you can change it to buy or sell limit, which doesn't really happen often. But again, play around with your demo, click buttons, and you can find out for yourself. Okay, it really, really isn't rocket science. Okay. Any questions I'm going to ask at the end, please, guys? If you just write it down, and at the end we'll do a Q&A. Okay. So I've showed you guys how to enter trades. You put in your stop loss, take profit. All right. I've also sent a video how to take partials. Okay. Which is very, very important. So let's just say, for example, your account, or you're currently up 50 or 20 pounds. You're up 20 pounds, but your target is 15 pounds. You can take partials off of your lot size. So if you've used the 0.02 and you're up 20 pounds, at least secure 0.01 and let the rest run. Whatever happens, happens. Okay. So let me just go back onto my phone quickly so I can show you guys, because it's important for you lot to get this. So with this trade here, right, we're currently up £1, right? Fantastic. Okay. I want to secure 50p. Okay. I want to secure 50p. I just caught the TFL. I want to secure some profits, right? So I click close position and I close and change my initial lot size. So now I put in 0.01 and I click close. I've just closed half of my lot size and I've just secured my travel money. Okay, I've just secured my 55p. Okay, so this is where a drip and tap eventually fills a bucket. When you see take profit, write this down. When take profit one gets hit and you're still in the trade, move your stop loss to break even. When you hear that, it means that you're pulling your stop loss down to where your entry is. Okay, click the blue arrow and you click modify. I am now at break even. So if this trade comes back up, right? If this trade comes back up, my stop loss is at my entry, so I can't lose. If you look can see the pounds, look, I'm up 10p, 15p. When I go to break even, I now can't lose this trade because I'm at my entry. This is you're protecting your capital. You're protecting your amount. The amount of times, guys, I kid you not, I've been up 2, 3, 4, 5 grand and I didn't go break even, right? And it now become a loss. It's a slap kick and punch to the face because you just had money on the table, and for whatever reason, I felt like the broker owed me money. Guys, the money don't owe you. The banks don't owe you nothing. No one owes you nothing in this life. All right, cool. Look, break even. So I at least secured 53p. Okay, protect your capital. All right, look after your money. All right, everybody makes it. Not everybody gets to keep it. Okay. Regarding the app as well. So if you lot can see, if you just come onto here and you put in Gifu, right? Oh, she should be on this call, right? And you come to the Gifu app. Oops. Gifu app. Let me just show you guys quickly. Right, so you click on the Gifu app, the website, click the top right-hand side, click affiliate login. Right, now it's gonna log me in automatically. Try and log out. Right. Let me take my Face ID off. Oh, why is it doing it automatically? All right, let me log out. Sign out. Okay, cool. So this will come up when you click that. All right. Now, if you click the bottom where the arrow is, can you guys see the bottom right of the arrow? Come down here, right? And you want to click add to home screen. And it now becomes an app. Okay, so now I just need to click on here and it takes me straight to the back office. Okay, that's what I was showing you guys earlier. All right, very, very helpful. I think that's it from my phone. I think I can now just stay on my laptop. All right. Am I making sense, guys? Right? Drop something in the chat box if I'm making sense, or if I'm just it's going in one ear and out the other. Wonderful. Speaking nice. There's always one. Right, cool. So, regarding Quo, there is a promo if you guys want to take the bonus. Ask your upline, your mentor. This is old, okay, guys. We need to get this all new, but this is old. Don't worry about this. There is a Quo market bonus. If you want to add on, you can. 90-day game plan, I just spoke about it. All right. So it takes 21 days to create a habit, 90 days to change your lifestyle. Compound daily, study 3 to 5 currencies if you want to learn. Create a routine, which means if you have an educator, if you know Jay comes live at 1 or 5 and you can't catch it, okay, when I get home, I'm going to catch up on his recorded sessions. Okay. Study 1 to 2 educators. So we have educators that teach institutional trading, educators that teach how to use kill shot, educators that use how to use trend wave, whatever it may be. All right. They are the products we are currently using. Okay. What I also want to show you guys is I want you guys to download TradingView. Okay. If you haven't already, you haven't heard of it, go onto the App Store and download TradingView. This is what you guys need to get very, very good at knowing how to use. Okay. So the other day we had a BTC trade, right? And it went it hit stop loss because of the market open. Okay, so the market closes at 10 p.m. and it opens at 11 a.m. depending on where you are. When that normally happens, price always jumps. That's just how the brokers steal money for amateurs. Okay, so if you're brand new, I always used to get robbed. I used to get so mad, right? Because that's just what the game, in it, right? So what I do is I pay for my trading view, number one. You can't say to me that you want to be a trader, but you don't want to invest £10 a month into a trading platform that teaches you and you can learn how to trade. So I pay for my trading view. And if, for example, if I'm on the chart and I'm not busy, I haven't got calls, I'm not going to get distracted, I won't always put my stop loss in to my MetaTrader account. But what I will do is I will draw, all right? I will draw wherever the price is, I will click this arrow and it gives me an alert. So I get an email and a notification when it goes to my alert. Okay. So this is so helpful for anyone that is unsure, or I know some of you guys that have started, you probably look at your phones when you're in a trade like an absolute crackhead when you're in a trade. You just got in a trade and you're looking at it like I don't know what, but you're not looking, not looking at the screen. All right. You become a crackhead in this game, guys. It's just part of the game. All right. Right. But to avoid that, use your trading alert. I know it's not just me. Like I've been there, right? I've been there. Okay. Little trading crackheads. Right. The alert. Okay. So use the alert, you click it, it goes to your, it's very, very helpful. I still use it. Obviously, if you're not on your phone, then of course don't use obviously put a stop loss. Never move your stop loss. I can't remember who it was, but I remember someone saying like the price was coming to my stop loss, so I kept on moving it, and it was like coming towards my stop loss, and I said, "What? Yeah, it's not tag, it's not kiss chase. Like leave your stop loss there, let it get hit, and that's what's meant to happen. You're not meant to move your stop loss. Never move your stop loss. Okay? If you move your stop loss, then yeah, you're gonna find out in it. Like I'm telling you guys, you're not gonna listen, but you're gonna find out in it. You're gonna find out. Cool. All right. Cool. So what I want to finish off, guys, as well, I'm gonna do a Q&A. So please, I hope you guys have questions because I've been getting bombarded on my phone with questions, and I said, let me just wait until today's call. Um, I just want to focus on mindset because again, I had to learn the hard way where I underestimated how important mindset is. It took me 2.5 years in my trading game for me to realize it's not the strategy, it's not the scanner, it's not the company, it's not Toyosi, it's not Josh, it's not House of Riches, it's not Gifu. I am the problem. Because I made money, I withdrew, so I know it works, right? But the reason why I couldn't quit is because if I quit, it means that I can't master myself. And as a man, if you're on this call and you can't master yourself and you quit on yourself, when it comes to your kids, guess what you're going to do, bro? You're going to quit on your kids. When it comes to your mom and your family and your wife, you're going to quit on them. So I personally couldn't because I know it works. It's just me, I have to master. So when people quit it, you just don't understand you're the problem. And that's just accountability, acceptance. A lot of people in today's world, they don't like to look at themselves and say, I'm the problem. I need to solve my problems. Let me solve it. Okay. This is where mindset comes into play. Okay. So for someone, would anyone on this call like to become a millionaire? Drop a 2 in the chat if you'd like to be a millionaire, you'd like to make a lot of money, right? You'd like to be rich, okay? If you've dropped a 2 and you haven't read Think and Grow Rich, what you're basically doing is you've just bought maybe, let's just say you bought an IKEA table, you have the manual, but you want to do it yourself. You normally end up putting the screws in a bit wrong. You end up probably taking a little bit longer than you want to. You probably don't even end up with a table. You end up with a table with one leg. How can you want to be rich? Like, ask yourself, how can you be on this call? You say you want to be rich, but you've never read a book that teaches you how to think and get rich. Like, it's mad. It's mad. How does that make any sense? It don't make sense. And I know there's people on this call that have been in this business long. You say, oh yeah, I want to go diamond. I want to go 100K a month. Have you read Think and Grow Rich? Nah. Well, this is why we're not rich yet, brother. Honestly, people are driving without no pedals. Like, anyways, okay, these are different books where before this industry, guys, I had never, I can read, right? I'm not a dunce. I could read, I can read, and I could read, but I never once actually finished a whole book because I didn't care about Harry Potter. I didn't care about Fantastic the Fox and all these books they used to give me, and I didn't care about them, the Fox, right? Okay, I didn't care about any of that. When it comes to getting rich, when it comes to chasing my fulfillment, when it comes to helping my reason why, when it comes to retiring friends and family, when it comes to my life, that's something I'm interested in. So if people that have what I want, if people that are millionaires, people that have the cars, the freedom, the house, the life that you want, the results that I want, I have to do what they've done so I can have what they got. How dare we think we can have certain things that someone has in their pocket, but you have no idea what they've done behind the scenes? Right? Someone asked me the other day, I can't remember who it was. Someone said to me, every trade you send into the chat, it goes the way that it wants to. Like, what can you see that I can't? And I said, bro, you ain't got 10,000 hours of experience the way that I put in. Right? You can't expect to see what I put in if you haven't done what I've done. It's a bit naive. Right? So these are books that I'd recommend you studying. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Right? Most of us on this call, we have poor dads, great fathers, done the best they could with their situation, but they didn't have GFU. They didn't have internet money. So we got the rich dad and we got the poor dad. Okay? Emotional intelligence 2.0, right? Instead of you reacting to being in drawdown, you want to have a bit of emotional intelligence to realize I've managed my risk. I'm not going to act impulsive. And I have some emotional intelligence about me. Okay. Developing a leader within you. Everyone on this call, you're a leader, whether you know it or not. Think and Grow Rich. That's one of the best books out there when it comes to getting rich. It's one of the best books when it comes to getting rich. Trading in the Zone. This is psychological when it comes to trading. 2% is strategy, guys. So once you learn your strategy, you can learn it in 3 months, 6 months. Your life is just going to be about psychological. How you see money, how you feel money, how you're attached to money. From 0 to 7, you have a relationship with money, and then from growing up, you have an even worse relationship with money. Okay, U squared, it shows you what you thought you could get done, right? What you thought you could get done in a month, you can actually get done in a week. What you thought, I asked some people, how long do you think it will take for you to make 100K a month or 50K a month? Some people are telling me 3, 4, 5 years. And then we got Chris that comes into GFU and goes 50K a month in 3 weeks. U squared, think a lot bigger, a lot quicker. Okay, audios. What you listen to through your ear goes straight to your heart. The word heart, in between heart is ear. So what you listen to goes straight to your heart, and as a man believe in his heart, so is he. So when you believe that this is a pyramid scheme, you believe that trading doesn't work, you are being told, go and get a job, you're being told all of these things that are fans and family, just because someone has your last name, guys, they don't know what's best for you. If I'd have listened to my people, the people that have my last name, I'd still be at Tesco's. All right. You need to be very, very careful with who you listen to. If someone that doesn't have the results in that certain sector tell you something, think, would I exchange places with them? No one can tell me that makes 30K a year what to do in an opportunity where we're about to make 30K a month. You don't have an opinion, respectfully. If it's about God, if it's about cooking, if it's about gym, if it's about construction, that's fine. But be very, very careful with who you listen to. Okay, Elle Nightingale, one of the wealthiest persons in the world. The Strangest Secret is on Spotify. Kevin Trudeau, one of my mentors from afar. Right, Your Wish Is Your Command, one of the best audios that absolutely changed my life. Jim Rohn made over 500 million within network marketing. And Justin Owens was also one of my previous mentors back in 2019, making 100K a month back then. Okay, so these are very, very credible people that when I didn't have the right people in my ear, the right friends and family, I replaced them with these guys. So when some of you guys saying, oh, my friend's not going to do this, my friend's going to jump on. If you can't change your friends, change your friends. I want to say that again. If you can't change your friends, I couldn't change all my friends. I tried to. I can't change them. They have to want to change. Okay, so change your friends. These guys became my friends. When I'm in the car, I normally have the man them in the back chatting sugar honey iced tea, right? Instead, and now I've got Jim Rohn and Kevin Trudeau and Elle Nightingale pouring into me. They're my guys. I've never even met them. Justin Owens I've met, but the rest of them I haven't. Okay, well, Elle Nightingale's dead and Jim Rohn's dead as well, right? Rest in peace. All right, cool. As well, we've got a YouTube channel, so this will be uploaded to our YouTube. Please, please, please. There's a lot of value on here. We are going to clear it up. There's a lot of old stuff, but there's so much value. Excuse me, guys. There's so much resources that you guys have. You just need to become resourceful. I'm going to say that again. There's no excuse why you guys are not being resourceful, okay, when the resources are available. Okay. This is also now our schedule, all right, that we are going to keep up and try to do. Of course, a lot of us are traveling to Munich on Thursday. So the morning mindset call, I'm sure that can happen. And the scanner in the evening, I'm sure we will try to make that happen. But anything other than that, we will let you know. And it's all let and known into the chats. Okay, guys? I really want every single one of you as well. There's 90 of us, 89 of us on. So I'll give you credit. And congratulations for staying on. I must have been doing an okay job. All right. But I all want you to contribute. You all play a part. If you're brand new, you joined yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I need you to understand as a leader, you all play a part. You are an asset within our organization. I don't care if you made 1p, 2p, it's your first day, second day. Don't be shy. No one's going to draw you out. There's nothing negativity. I need you to do what you need to do. Okay. Cool. So let's dive into the questions. All right. Does anyone, I know you guys have questions. All right. Don't be shy. There's no dumb question as well. All right. Now's your chance. Now's your opportunity. You've been thinking about it all week. You've been getting aired in the group chat, right? Hopefully not, right? You've been getting aired by your mentor, whoever it is. Please, if you have a question, who is that? Tariq, I've seen you a few times, bro, and I've let it slide. Right? Okay, here they come, right. When would you need an alert on price? So, Belinda, this is where it depends. I might put an entry. This is going to be a bit more advanced, but I might put an alert. Let's just say the trade is called out to sell gold at 3,000. Okay, let me share my screen. I will answer all of your questions, guys. Bear with. Right, let's just say, let's just say we are told to screen. Can you not see? Can you not see trading view? Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. So, you see my screen? Yeah, cool. Right. So let's just say we're told to sell gold, XAUSD, XAU USD. Oh, guys, can you Try not to. Let me turn off annotations. Disable annotations. Cool. So tell to sell gold USD at the price of 3,000. Okay. Our stop loss is above, right? Stop loss is 3,100, and our take profit is down here at say 2,900. Okay. Now I had someone in the chat the other day as well said, "Oh, it didn't look like a sell. I didn't think it was a sell then." Okay, cool. If you don't think it's a sell then, what I'd recommend doing is waiting for price to come higher to maybe 3,050, right? So what I would do, if you feel like it would come higher or you want to test whether it come higher, okay, you want to set an alert. What you do is you'll set an alert around that price, and then that's when you want to execute the trade. Okay, because you're now getting not only a better risk to reward, but you're getting a better price. If I'm selling you something at 3,000 pound, and then you waited 10 minutes, right, for someone to now call you and say, "Oh, I'll buy it off you for 3,050," it's a better price. Okay, so we sell high, buy low. Okay, that would be a better way for you to put in your alert. What I would say as well is when it comes to trading, 10% is buying, 10% is selling, and 80% is waiting. How this market moves is it moves money from the hands of the impatient. So if you're on this call and you're impatient, work on it, because all you're doing is you're going to give money to people that are patient. Every single time I lose a trade, I don't get mad because it's me. I'm just being impatient. If you are patient, you get paid. Patient actually, this is the business. Like, this is the business where if you're actually patient, you get paid. Okay, so hopefully that answered your question about when you put an alert on price. You can do that at a better price. You can do your stop loss. You can do that alert at stop loss. You can do your alert at take profit. It just allows you to do what you want to do with your life, so you haven't got to sit there on your screen. So whatever price you want to set your alert at, that's up to you. Giovanna, is being coachable the key to success? It is. It's the level one, and it will always be the level one. Okay, when I study Kevin Trudeau, who's part of the elites, he was part of the Brotherhood. I'm not going to get into that conversation, special societies, right? He knows multi-billionaires, and the one common trait every single billionaire has is that they are still coachable. Because the number one step in learning, guys, is unconscious competence, all right? Unconscious incompetence, all right? Study these levels of learning, all right? When you have no idea. 10 years ago, I had no idea trading works. I had no idea. So how can, like, you don't know what you don't know. That's level one. So if you understand that and you're always at a level where I don't know what I don't know, like, you always have room to grow, right? When I'm speaking to people and I say, or if your mom tells you to do something, how many on your school, right? Your parents tell you to do something, or they've told you to do something. You said, I know, I know, I know. You don't know, because if you knew, you would have done it. To know and not to do is not to know. So you don't actually know. If we all knew how to make 100K a month, we'd be doing it. I have an idea. Don't get me wrong. I have an idea how 100K a month can be made, but I don't know how to make 100K a month because I haven't made 100K a month. I make 10K a month. I know how to make 10K a month, right? I don't know how to make 100K a month. All right. That's the first level of learning. Okay. Is £100 a fair amount to start off with as a beginner? If you have to, you ain't got a choice. I wouldn't recommend it. But then again, I don't know if he's on his call. I think it was Anderson. I hope I didn't butcher it. Anderson? Someone, yeah, I think it was Anderson. He started with £100 account. He doubled his account to £200, but because he was consistent with risk management. So if you only have £100 to play with, Alex, then unfortunately you don't have another alternative. But what I would do is message your upline, because there are ways in this business that can help you have a bigger trading account. The only goal, the number one reason why most people fail in trading, guys, is because of lack of capital. That's the number one reason. You're going to say mindset, greed, indecisive, The one reason why people fail is because they don't have enough money. We have solutions to help people build capital. Okay. Just to clarify, if your trade hits TP1, you then move to stop loss break even. Yeah, if you're still in the trade. So if you took one trade and it hits take profit, then you're out the trade. Some people might take two trades and set TP1 at their first trade and TP2 on the second trade. If TP1 gets hit, now you have one trade left. Move that trade, that stop loss to break even. Okay? Why do you have to half your lot size when trading gold? It's just more volatile. There's more people trading it. It moves quicker. The value per pips is a lot more greater. Okay? So it's just to be more careful. What does 100% daily reinvestment mean? I missed that bit. So it just means that you're not withdrawing any money. So with the compound daily, every single bit of money that you make is being added to your balance. Okay, so if this said maybe 50%, yes, you would make £39, but I would only add 50%, which is what's that, £20, let's just £21 to your balance. Okay, so if I change the daily reinvestment to 50%, it would half now the balance that I'm actually, so that you still make the same, right? So where was it? Day 60, I think it was, or £36. It just adds on half. Okay, so you can see that a balance is pretty much half. Make sense? What does these scanner terms mean, kill shot? We're gonna go through that on Thursday, Tariq. Thursday we're gonna have an advanced call going through the scanners. All right, I didn't get a chance to. We've kind of gone over time, so we'll go over that Thursday. So what's the lowest you would go deposit wise? Well, the lowest you can go is 50. But if you're starting with 50, you need an affiliate launch. You need to become an affiliate because you lack money. And if you lack money, you're going to struggle. My job is to help you swim upstream, right? Not downstream. Okay. With £50, it's like you got to be a very, very disciplined person to compound $50. In compound daily interest, does the lot size go up every trade? That's a good question. Yes. So depending on, yeah, because your balance goes up. Okay, so depending on your balance, so does your lot size. If your balance goes down, so if you start at £200 and you now go down to £100, you now have to also reduce your lot size. So your lot size is in proportion with what's in your account. In terms of capital, would you ever suggest going for a funded account? Unless you can pass, you can use free trial funded account. I go through different phases of going from funded to my own account. I've recently just passed a new 100K account. I go through different phases depending on my mindset. But you can actually get a free trial FTMO account. That's the only one I'd recommend, where they give you capital to play with. So I paid £500. They gave me Miriam just asked what's a funded account. So I paid the company £500. I can stop recording now, actually. I'll leave it. Right. £500. And they give you a 100K account. You have to make 10%. You can't lose 10% overall, and you can't lose more than 5% in a day. Okay. If you pass that, you now go on to phase two. Phase two, you now have to make 5%. You can't lose more than 5% in a day, and you can't lose more than 10% overall. I passed that. They now give you the 100K account. They give you 80% of your profit, and you give them 20%. So if I make 10K this month, 10% on my account, I get to keep 8, they get to keep 2. All right. But if you want to try funded, pass the free trial, which is free. Don't pay, guys. I was just paying, and just lost all money. Do pass the free trial 5 times. If you can pass the free trial 5 times, then you're ready to pay. Right? So get the free trial, follow the restrictions, follow the risk. Risk management is even more important on a funded account. Okay, because you can change your risk management on your risk tolerance on your own account. You can't do that funded. Pass it 5 times, go and buy an account, you might be ready. Where can I access the recorded Zoom calls, and where is the best place to learn pattern recognition as well as strategies for different currency pairs? Kevin Serrano, he was one of my first educators. If you lot see my trading view, you see up here, Kevin Serrano, this was 5 years ago. I've had this trading view account for Find this account. 26, 2019. That's how long I've been training for. Right? Kevin Serrano was one of our first educators, and it's now crazy how he circled back. And I'm now actually going to meet him this weekend. I was just a student on let's just say G Live 5 years ago, and I'm now actually getting to meet people that I was once studying from. So Kevin Serrano, he's definitely, and Donny Donovan, he's going to be on our educators after. Donny, he's a great institutional trader as well. Um, they're two educators I'd risk. If you're still in the trade, do you modify SL every time a TP is hit or just TP1? Yeah. So I would, every time a TP is hit, you want to move it up. So if TP is going, you want to keep moving your stop loss so you can't lose. So if you just go up with the price and it comes back down, yes, you'll get taken out the trade, but at least you're in profit. When withdrawing money, do you need to set up a business? You have 12.5 grand free. Okay, so unless anyone on this call you're making more than 5-10 grand a month, don't worry about it. Get financial advice. But for now, everyone has their first 12.5 free.